Mission control. Roger, you're 2013. Sorry, you fellows are having a bit of trouble. We are reviewing telemetry information in our mission simulator and will advise. Roger, your plan to go EVA and replace it.
Woohoo! Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Stacker's Corner. How is everybody doing tonight?
Today is the 26th of February already. Can you believe that?
This month has flown by, dude. Freaking crazy. Chuck Stacks, what's up, brother? Dude, got a full house already.
You know what's funny? We couldn't, even if we don't monetize our lives. I wouldn't do it anyway. That's not why we do it.
No, we don't monetize the lives, yep.
But we couldn't even if we wanted to because of that opener, that intro.
Because of the music, yeah.
That music, that 2001 Space Odyssey. Mm-hmm. That's we get gigged on that for using the theme.
Yeah, after it posts up, we always get notified because we don't even turn the monetization on, but we still get notified. You can't not notify because you're using this guy's song. Like, well, I wasn't trying. What's up with that?
Yeah, no, we don't monetize the lives, guys.
So let's go down the list. Who we got in here so far? I see T-Bird, Jim Thompson, Michael Stacking, Chris in Virginia, JP Scholes. And let's see. I see a silver and gold stack attack. I didn't know he was going to be here.
There's that damn my silver journey again. Jeez.
He's hiding in the wings, man.
Guy's like a stalker, man. He's a total stalker.
Well, I mean, sometimes you got to deal with the pain in the ass. You know, it happens.
There's one in every group.
Yeah. Farmer Stacker, fishing for bullion. Silver Spruce, what's going on? Showtime. Oh, we got Bootsy in the house. Oh, good old Chuck Stacks. It's always good to see you here, buddy. MP68 and the nuke is here. How is everybody tonight? Hey, Diedrich, what's up? What's up? You know what? This is my first live stream. I just got in my new emojis this morning, so I haven't even been able to see them in the chat yet. You want to look at my cute little kookaburra? Isn't he adorable?
It didn't show up. Doesn't show. It just shows up as it shows up as kook.
I can see it on mine. Can nobody see it?
It's showing up as text on mine.
I hope that gets fixed soon. That sucks.
Just says kook, 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 kook.
Oh, that makes me feel bad now.
Oh,
Michael Stack, he can see it.
Everybody sees it but me. All right, fine.
Yeah, let's see. Here's all of them. I just had somebody in Fiverr do them for me. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. There they are. Good eats. You like eating kookaburras?
They're kind of gamey.
Yeah. I bet they are. I bet they are. Hey, Philip B, what's going on, dude? That's a kook. Thought it was a chickadee. It's close enough to a kook that I just told them I want a cute little kookaburra, and that's what they came up with. I was like, that's cool.
Robert, what's up? Big Bob.
Big bottom gun Bob himself. It's always good to see you. How are you tonight? He says dark meat. You know, I've never been a dark meat guy, like chicken or any of that.
Turkey. I love dark meat turkey.
See, I hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the juiciest meat there is.
You know what? I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that. But I just don't like it.
Wow. A lot of people don't.
Just like weird.
But see, here's the thing with me. When people do it, I mean, I do my turkey. I've got it down. It took me years to get it down right, but now I've got it to where it doesn't dry out at all. But there are people out there who just overcook their turkey and it's just bone dry.
Yep.
I mean, we're having visions of Christmas Vacation turkey that dry. You know, when they break it, he cuts it open and it just. There's people don't know how to cook a big bird. OTG, I'm with you, man. Chicken thighs, they're great.
See, that was my dad's thing. He loved chicken thighs. That was his favorite part of the chicken.
They're awesome, dude. They're awesome.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. People go nuts over it, and I'm the chicken breast, chicken wing guy. That's me.
I think chicken wings aren't worth the trouble, to be quite honest.
That's right, JP. I do not do duck at all. I don't even know if I've ever tried it, but I know they're all dark meat, so I haven't even bothered messing with it.
Duck to me is just it's like oily.
My brother has started smoking his turkeys in a big smoker, and it's amazing.
Yeah, you could smoke just about anything and make it better, though. Smoke a bowl of Cheerios and probably be happy about it. Yeah, Chris, I've done the deep fried turkey before. I think it comes out amazing.
I've never tried to do one, but I've had it before.
Oh, it's incredible because if you do it right, if you do the rub right and everything, it seals. Basically, it seals everything in as it cooks, and it cooks.
Are you rubbing it down in mustard? Some people rub them down in mustard and then deep fry.
No, I do an injection and a Cajun rub.
I could get down with that.
Yeah, I like a good Cajun rub for my turkeys.
I smoked a bowl of Cheerios once. It didn't do anything.
That's all right. When I was a kid, I used to carry around a bag of oregano. Say, how cool
wrong kind of smoking and wrong kind of bowl.
How cool am I? Look at that. Look at this. Look what I got. All right. Well, how many we got? How many are we showing?
So far we have 23.
So that's a good start.
We got 23 in here, 17 likes so far. That's awesome. Awesome.
Let's see. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. We love doing the show and we love having you guys here. And we love keeping you guys a part of it. You guys are what drives the conversation. So,
yeah, that's why we're talking about food right now.
Yeah. Well, let's kick off a quick market watch. It's not looking too good today.
It's been a rough one. Fire away, brother.
Yep. All right. Market watch for the 26th of February. Here we go. Silver's at $31.91. That's down 78 cents. And it's been a trend where it's been going down the last few days. Gold is down $26 to $29.14. And when I say it's down, it's from the last week that we spoke. So the last live that we did. Platinum is only dropped $4 since last week. That's not bad. Palladium tanked $42 down to $9.10. So platinum's $9.63 and palladium is all the way down to $9.10 an ounce. So if you guys had any thoughts on palladium, not a bad time to pick it up. I personally, I'm not going to touch it, but some people like to have diversity in their metals. I didn't see the current gold to silver ratio though. Have you seen it?
I can look it up right now. You can go ahead with the market watch. I'll pull it up. All
right, you pull that up. And let's talk about crypto. Crypto is taking a bath, an absolute bath. Bitcoin is down $12,200 since last week when we last met. It's down to $84,576. Ethereum down $27.20, which means that's down $328 per coin. Binance is down $41 to $611. XRP is down a whopping 52 cents, down to $218. Doge is 20 cents down. And Algo is 24 cents down. So they're all down. We got crypto and metals not doing too, they're not doing badly, but you can see the trend from last week. They're definitely down from last week, a lot. So that goes for both metal and cryptos, folks. There you have it. For what it's worth. Yeah, I'm mute. I can't hear you. All right, are you on mute?
Yeah, I muted myself because I had to cough. According to goldprice.org, the current ratio is 91.3.
Ouch.
Whew. Yeah, that's painful, dude.
It's not getting any better, is it?
No, it's not. And Tuli, I saw you in there. Drive safe. Thanks for being here. Crypto is down probably because some big wigs wanted to buy in cheap. You're probably correct. Push it down, buy it up.
That's how it works, unfortunately. Same thing with metals.
Farmer says, Goldstein Farmer said he's got a 10th of palladium. You know, I actually don't think I've ever seen a palladium coin in person.
I have not. I've seen them in person. I've never owned one. I've never owned any kind of palladium. I've had plenty of platinum, just no palladium. But you got to remember, back in the day, just 3 years ago, palladium was more than gold.
Yeah, it was way up there.
It was way more than gold. It was like 4,000 an ounce at one point, if I recall. At least
3,000. What's up, Cranky?
What's up, Crank? Yeah, OTG, they are. Palladium mercs are nice. They are nice.
Coin Show does have palladium sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I just never look for it because you know me, it's just not anything I'm interested in. But I don't know. We got a coin show in a week and a half. Maybe I'll look. I doubt I'll buy anything, but who knows? Because I know I can't get a palladium kookaburra.
No. JP says we're all waiting to see what comes out of the Fort Knox audit. Is the gold there? You know what? I'm convinced it's not even going to be a freaking audit because that would take. I mean, what do you have? 143 million ounces or something? Total, all in bars, but still, an audit would take days.
Well, to do a proper audit, they're going to have to test the stuff too.
They have to test it. They have to weigh it. They have to match all that crap. That's not a go in.
Quick audit would just mean they went and saw it and then just did a count of what they visually saw. But to do a proper audit could take that much gold could take weeks with all the testing and stuff.
Which is why I'm laughing because Elon's going to go in there. And if you guys didn't catch a video, I did a video on this last Thursday. If you haven't caught that one about this audit or visit, even if they go in there and they're just showing a bunch of gold bars, who's to say that they're A, ours, B, real, and C, I mean, you're not adding up in your head. You don't know. I mean, it's a visit. Let's call it a visit. Let's call it what it is. It's a visit. They're going to show them some kind of gold.
Who knows? They might do a proper one. We'll just have to wait and see. Chuck wants to know, what are we targeting at the next coin show?
Whatever appeals to me.
I would like to get the half, the 1, the 2, and the 5 Florida gold back if somebody has them. And I got to talk to my dealer this Friday and see if he found that gold kook. If not, then I'm going to look for one of those.
What, the 110?
See how that, the 1/10, yeah.
Yep.
So you don't, you're not in the hunt for anything particular?
You know how I roll at the big shows, man. I just, that's cool. I'll take it. I'll take one of those.
Go and see what you find. That's right.
Yeah, give me one of those there. Yeah, throw them all in.
Michael Stacken, he says, I hope they give us the shavings off the gold bars. That's right, golden money. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. I see where the emojis are being typed out, but they're not appearing in my chat. They're just coming out as text.
Oh, it's because you're looking through StreamYard's chat, not YouTube's.
Oh.
I keep forgetting you always look through StreamYard's. See, I've got 2 screens in front of me. The one at the bottom is us, and the one at the top is YouTube. So I can still
no wonder it's not working.
OC Stacker, what's up, dude? How are you?
What's up, OC?
Gold Sniper Farmer says, how bad do you want a 10th gold kook? Pretty sure I have at least one. It all depends on pricing. MSJ buying gold, Silver and Gold Stack Attack buying deals, Chuck's buying Kennedys.
Sounds like
Chuck,
we got
to collect Kennedys. I did not know. I've got a collection of the 4-piece Kennedy set. It was one of the anniversary ones with all 4 different Kennedys on my ticket at Mr. Warren's shop.
Are you going for the 40% Kennedys?
No, these are 90%ers.
Oh, so the issues, the special issues.
Yeah, these are it's a 4-piece special anniversary set thing.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I might look at some Morgans, maybe fill a key date here and there. I don't know. Lord knows I've spent so much money on taxes and friggin' insurance and cars in the past couple months. I'm going to probably keep it to a bare roar.
Keep it down a little bit.
Yeah, you got to play it smart, man. You got to stack within your means. I mean, if you've had a bad month, you have to recognize that. And as tempting as it is, you want to blow through your budget.
Yep, 100%.
You know, there's always next week for metals. There's always next week, unless they go parabolic.
Cranky says, Erie Gold and Silver asked if I'm an LLC were coming to the show in Denver in May. I told them I don't know. I didn't know there was one, but I might be now. If you can go, dude. I don't even care if it's a bad show. It's still worth going to. Have a place to stay. I'm sure you could get something worked out, dude. It's always good. It's always great to go.
Yep, Jim. That's my guy right there. Jim picked up $1.40 in Mercs, playing the game right. Everybody's like, "Oh, I got $1 face." I'm like, "Why didn't you get $1.40?"
these last couple of weeks, because of work and other stuff, I haven't really been able to go to my shop. So,
I haven't been.
like this week I was only able to go to one. I picked up 2 wedge-tailed eagles, and I picked up $1 in quarters because he was out of dimes. So that's all I got this week.
I forgot what did you get for me? I forget.
It was a kook.
Yeah.
And a funnel web spider.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's like a 2017 kook, I think, slabbed, and the funnel web spider was slabbed.
Cool.
Let's see. There are palladium kooks out there. 10th ounce aren't that costly. If there's a palladium kook out there, I'll be interested in getting one if the price is okay. Just for the kook set.
Snakebite. Snakebite is in the house. What's up, Snake?
Hey, what's going on, brother man? Mr. Snake himself, one of the most generous folks in this community. I absolutely love Snakebite. He's great.
Great dude.
Yes, he is. Absolutely.
Great guy. So I got a couple of things. I didn't even tell you about this yet.
Uh-oh.
I figured I'd wait until we went live. Did you know that there's an elemental refinery in Raleigh, North Carolina?
No, but I did find out that there is a refinery in Virginia Beach. I don't know which company it is, but there's one there.
I just found out. I didn't know they were there. They're about probably 30 minutes from the house. So there is
a visit for a Wednesday, and I'll meet you there.
That's it. I found an elemental refinery. They do selling, they do buying. Obviously, they send stuff off. They melt stuff. What would you guys think about doing like a video there? Kind of seeing how a refinery works and what they take. They take everything except for, they may draw the line at anything under 80%, but they pretty much take everything.
Well, a lot of the refiners will take 80% and under, but you have to have so much of it to make it worth their while.
Yeah, they're not going to take a few pounds of it, probably.
Yeah, you got to have like 1,000 face or something like that.
Yeah. So would you guys like to see a video from Elemental Refinery? I'm gonna reach out to them probably the first of the week and see if they'll allow visitors in and filming and an interview. Maybe we can get somebody to interview with us and kind of say, I think it'd be a good opportunity to see how a refinery works. I've never been to one.
I've never been to one. I mentioned to you before the one that's in Virginia Beach. I want to get up with them and see if we can schedule a visit with them too. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and everybody knows who Elemental is. I mean, you guys are all familiar with the name.
Frankie's asking, did A-Mark buy Elemental?
Yeah, I don't think Elemental. Yeah, somebody owns Elemental. It's not Elemental. That much I do know. Somebody bought them when they went through all that. I don't know if you guys remember.
Everybody.
There was a big mess with Elemental back in the days. It was terrible. They just weren't delivering, and eventually they just got shut down, if I recall correctly. So, yeah. So, all right. So, it seems to be pretty positive feedback. So, I'll reach out to Elemental on probably Monday, and
see right here. Eric says there's an Elemental refinery on in Norfolk, Virginia. That's what I'm talking about. It's in. I couldn't remember Virginia Beach or Norfolk, but I knew there was one over there. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's the same company. But I'll give them a call.
Well, there's a bunch of them. They're all over the country. They're just plastered all over the. Hey, Southeast, how you doing?
Hey, Southeast, what's up? Footage of industrial furnace would be cool. Yes, it would. There's a whole bunch of folks who'd be interested. That's cool.
I want to see them throw some stuff in, man.
Arriving tomorrow. Snakebite's got a kilo coming, or half kilo. I've actually ordered quite a bit of stuff. It started coming in, but I'm not going to show any of it till it's all here. But yeah, like I said, I haven't been to the many shops in the last couple of weeks, so I've ordered more stuff. And so yeah, some pretty cool stuff to show.
I've got the Hannibals, and the Hannibals are here safely from Legendary Warriors. I got yours. I haven't shown it yet. I haven't done a video on it, but.
What's up, Bellows Forge?
Hey, Bellows.
How are you?
Yes, sir. What is that? Yoju. I can't.
Sorry I know we're pronouncing that incorrectly. I apologize. He said, "What's going on here?"
Oh, I don't know. Just a little shooting the breeze.
Yep, chitter chatting about the wonderful gold and silver market we're all addicted to.
All right, so I'll take a look. I'll call Elemental on Monday, and we'll see if I can get that set up. What's up, Broke Stacker? How are you?
Yeah, let me know, because if you can schedule it for a Wednesday, I will come up and go with you. If you're up for it, I would absolutely love to go.
Yeah, it's like I said, you can just park it. I'll meet you somewhere and pick you up.
Either that, or I'll just park at your house.
I don't know if it's faster to go meet in Raleigh, or because you're going
We'll
out
work
of the
that
way.
out.
Yeah, you're going out of the way to get to my house. That's away from Raleigh.
Yeah.
So I say we'll give you a ride in the General.
I'm going to bring a sticker of a rebel flag, and I'm going to stick it on the top of your car.
Yeah, I don't want my car to get keyed. It wouldn't take too kindly to that, I don't believe.
Let's see. Eric says there are a few small refineries between here and DC. Yes, Elemental was the largest for years and still may be. What's up, FG Stacker? Chuck, he's, I don't know why, but he's saying he wants nachos. I don't have any, but I guess when we go to the coin show and afterwards, somebody's got to make nachos.
Oh, where are we going? That same place? That same restaurant?
I thought we were going to your house.
Oh, that's right. We're doing my house this time.
Yeah, you said we were going to do that other thing.
We're going to do a project.
The secret mission.
Yep, we're going to do a project. We're going to do a video, and we're going to premiere it here before it goes live. See what you guys think. It's a tongue-in-cheek video. It's going to be for fun, strictly for fun.
Oh, it should be hilarious.
So I'll give you guys more details as the time comes around.
So, oh, gotcha. Now I see why I'm subbed. I've been getting into smelting. That's cool.
Love it.
God knows. I absolutely love playing with my furnace and all that stuff, and I just have not had time to mess with it. I'm determined to pick up some stuff to melt here the next couple of months, or next couple of weeks, and get something done by spring.
I think spring. I've got to get rid of this. I got to get rid of this sterling. I got to melt this stuff. I've got 15 ounces of sterling.
Yeah, that's for Lou, isn't it?
Most of it is.
Yeah.
I got some cool projects planned for that. I'm going to do some sand casting.
Stacker Man's Rabbit Hole. What's going on? There's Broke Stacker. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Thank you. Looking forward to getting your letter. Oh, he's talking to Michael.
All right. So what else?
We are all caught up in the chat, I think.
Yep. So I think you probably got the same thing. I got an email from Nash. It was a forum email, I guess. You probably saw it. They are getting close.
And then at the bottom it said email Nash. Yeah, I got one.
Yeah. So you guys we introduced you guys to Nash at Pure Metals. I don't see him on tonight, but apparently they're getting really close to that platform going live. They're still working out some kinks, but getting really close. El, how are you?
What's up, El? Here is the link to get on the list for Pure Metals.
Yeah, if you haven't
I'm looking forward to that. I've got a few things listed in the demo page so far, but I'm definitely going to use it when the full thing goes live.
Well, the thing is, I'm not a seller, so but it's good to know that it'll be there if I need to.
Well, I'm not either, but I've got the opportunity to buy some stuff for about 60% of its value. 60% of its numismatic value. And I'm okay buying stuff like that to flip and then put it back into, just bullion.
Yeah, I got these. Probably won't be able to see them, but these massive sterling silver coins.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you had a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, got a whole stack of these things.
Cling, 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 cling. Like all the coins behind me.
That's the best sound. Isn't that the best sound in the world? That's gone.
I love it when I'm at work and somebody buys something, they hand me their change, and I hear that noise. I was like, "Ooh, I get free silver."
Yeah, Bellows.
Becky, hey, how you doing?
Bellows, yeah. Pure Metals has been killing it on the shorts. They're just trying to get their name out there. Shorts are a good way to do it.
Yuju says, let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, please. But he says has not made his way to gold and silver yet. So what are you working with? Copper and bismuth and stuff like that so far? Says, hey, cool. I just picked up 16-ounce ingot of aluminum. Really?
I'm gonna try melting some aluminum.
I hear aluminum actually pours quite easy.
Oh yeah, it's a soft metal.
Yeah.
You put that, if you drop that in a crucible, it's gonna melt almost instantly.
They've got this thing, an electric melter you can buy on Amazon. It's an electric bowl that heats up, and it'll melt aluminum and bismuth and all the real soft ones, and you can do casting with those. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
FG Stacker says, I plan to sell some hand poured stuff on their site. Oh, that's cool.
That's a good way to do it. There's a pretty good market. I think in this community has a real affinity for poured custom pours, no doubt.
Well, yeah, this community has quite a following for handmade stuff. He said he's done aluminum, copper, tin, and zinc, and made some Nordic gold and Devardas alloy. Not sure what that is, but he's getting into all kinds of stuff.
Yep. Have fun with it. Just don't, if you're using a crucible, just don't mix your metals.
Let's see. Well, at least don't mix your metals with the precious metals.
All right. Silver and gold you want, or silver, gold, copper, you never want to mix them. So you want to have a crucible for each one. But the junk metals, base metals, I don't think it matters.
Doesn't really matter.
You're not looking at purity, right? There's nothing. Who cares about purity?
I may put in some copper.
Like I might actually do an aluminum bulldog and pour some copper in there. I might do that. What if I did one in aluminum and mixed it with copper?
What would that alloy be called?
Aluminum?
Capernaum. Yeah. Alumini copper? Alumini copper.
You know how they pronounce aluminum in Britain?
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yeah. Let's see. Got 40 more 64 BU Kennedys on the way. Damn.
Snake loves his 40s. I'll tell you what.
No. He didn't say 40 percenters. He's got 40. He ordered 40 more of the 1964s.
I gotcha. Okay.
So that's $20 face of 64s. That's a nice chunk to be picking up. Heck yeah.
So Yuiju. I don't know if how badly I'm pronouncing that.
I'm just saying Yuiju. I think
Yuiju. Sorry about that, man. It says Devardas alloy is used as a reducing agent in analytical chemistry for the determination of nitrates after the reduction to ammonia under alkaline conditions. There you go.
That is very technical. I don't think I'm smart enough to understand that. So.
Well,
usually, do you have a? Well, actually, I can check and see if you have a channel. There's a couple folks asking in the chat. Yes, he's got 2 subscribers and 6 videos. And here is his link if anybody's interested.
Oh, Humble's checking in. How are you, Humble?
What's up, Humble? What is going on? Humble's been cranking them out here in the last several weeks since he started putting out videos. He started and went full bore.
High Desert Pioneer is in the house. Welcome.
That makes sense. FG Stacker says aluminum and copper is aluminium bronze.
Hmm.
Huh. See, you learn something new every day.
There's
the pronunciation. Yuiju.
Yuiju. I was saying, I think I was close.
Is that Japanese? That's cool.
Far Eastern something.
But you can just say you. Okay, we'll just say you.
It's like when I was in boot camp, I've got one of those long Italian last names, and none of my drill instructors, they couldn't pronounce it. So they'd start yelling. They wanted something to yell at me for because I always stayed behind the scenes. And when they finally yelled at me, it was like, Jira, you. So I went through 3 phases of boot camp as Thing. Come here, Thing. That was my nickname. Thing. because they didn't want to pronounce my last name.
Get this. Eric says Elemental in Norfolk will make custom coins of any kind with any material. So if you ever want a 10th ounce gold MSJ bullion round, that's the place to get them. Can't wait to see them. Dude, if we can go talk to them, we ought to talk to them about that when we're there. It's like get some Stacker's Corner coins or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would definitely be cool.
He says his name is Korean, but I'm not Korean. It's an old name for what people are calling orbs right now. Okay. Well, that's cool. Heck yeah. Cool. Strange name. You know what? I like strange names because it makes you wonder where's the name from and the backstory behind it and whatnot. Because you go back far enough in time, everybody's name had a specific meaning from something to do with their job or their family or something like that. Nowadays, people just pick a name out of the air.
Well, don't forget, a lot of folks came from overseas to America, and when they did, they changed their name to something simpler. So Darasha Horsashaka Wetjevich became Jackson. It was just easier.
It happened to my family. We came over here. My last name used to be originally was spelled with a DZ at the beginning, and they couldn't pronounce it when they came over here, so they replaced it with a J.
You remember Mike Krzyzewski from Duke?
Yeah.
Boy, look at his name, and if you looked at it and tried to sound it out the way it was appearing, you'd never. Everybody's like Krzyzewski. And it's like, who would have ever guessed it was Krzyzewski? I'm like, okay, all right. I got to meet him a couple of times. What a great dude! Him and his wife Mickey are just fantastic people. I can't believe.
What's up, Adam? How you doing this evening?
He stayed at Duke as long as he did, man. It was unbelievable.
Yes, sir. We'll do. I'm sure all of. Oh, they're talking between each other. See, on the boats in New York, if they couldn't say your name, they would just write whatever they wanted. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, if you say it to them, they'd spell it how it sounded or whatever. No.
Basically, when they were getting off the boats, they only had what? They only had two choices. You're either given a military uniform to join the army, or you were given a job in a piss poor place to live in the hovels. Yeah, Eric, I agree. It was just easier to say Coach K. But when I saw him in person, it was always Coach Krzyzewski. He always appreciated that because everybody was calling him K. And the guy has a memory like you wouldn't believe. Even when he's getting up there in years, he remembered my name. He remembered everything a year apart from seeing him, which is pretty incredible considering how many people he meets. Elle says she has a cousin. His last name is Buongiorno. Yeah.
Buongiorno.
Dad was clearly Italian. You guys are familiar with John Bon Jovi. His name was originally spelled Bongioi or some Bon Jovi like that, but he obviously changed that when he got popular. Just Jovi.
I did not know that.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. You guys are all subbing to these channels out here. That's awesome.
We were the founders of Main History Shows. Let's see, I subbed to FG Stacker and more links in the chat. Everybody's awesome, subbing to everybody. There you go.
Everybody's
share the love.
Everybody subscribe. That's awesome. We get a little exposure for all the other channels too, trying to work their way up.
Heck yeah, y'all share the love, share the links. Heck, have at it. So usually when we start this, I always ask you, how's your week been? But we jumped right into other stuff. So how's your week been, bro?
Busy. Like I said, I'm going to be at the coast tomorrow. That's always a fun drive. I think I told you already. I was driving to Plymouth, and my radar detector went off. And yes, I still have a radar detector, guys. You can laugh all you want. That thing is saved.
No, laughing is every time I talk to you on the phone, I can keep hearing and go off every 5 seconds.
I got zapped on that drive one way to Plymouth. I got zapped 14 times. 14 times I got clocked. And that never happened with my silver Challenger. I was just
It's
riding
because
on,
of the color.
it is the color. So I got
Yeah.
I got zapped 14 times and then another 4 on the way back home. So 18 times I got clocked. And I'm like, I just, you can't drive, you can't speed in this car. You just, unless you got ticket money and insurance money.
That sucks, dude. Sorry. You might have to go paint the car black.
No, I like the color. I actually love it.
It's a good looking color. It really is. Let's see for sure. See, for some reason I'm coughing now. Haven't coughed in a week. We start our show and I can't start coughing and I don't have any cough drops around or nothing. They're all out in the car. See, I'm going around YouTube trying to learn more about smelting and types of metals. So this channel is great. There is so much stuff up on YouTube for you to learn. It's all up there. So yeah, just keep hunting. You'll find everything you're looking for. Hey Raz, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Mr. Raz Bobo.
Raz Babo.
Raz Bob. I always say Bobo. Raz Bobo.
Yeah, if it was one B, it'd be Robo. 2 B's, it becomes Robbo. Snake's got one built into his Challenger. Boy, you need one these days, man. I'm telling you. Everybody was laughing. Why are you still using a radar detector? Because it picks up signals when other people are getting blasted 2 miles down the road. And I know he's there. Now, it doesn't work if they're just pulsing you. If they're waiting for you to drive by and they're hidden.
Big Test, $2 super chat. Dude, thank you so much. Much, much appreciated. Just
Awesome.
because I like the channel. That's awfully kind of you, dude. Broke Stacker says he's at 2,840 watch hours, almost to his baby monetization. Yep, 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours, and you'll get the first parts of your monetization. You're almost there, brother.
What was it? What was it when I had? I think it was 4,000 before I could monetize.
And it still is for full monetization. Like at the what they call the baby monetization, you don't get ads and stuff like that. Let's see.
Gotcha.
Here you go. Here's Broke Stacker's link if anybody is interested. Broke's awesome. He's been doing a lot of pouring. Broke, don't I got one of your copper pours? I'm like 95% sure I have one of your copper buttons. But all my copper stuff's put away right now.
Broke, am I subscribed to you? Let me check. Let me make sure. I am not. What the hell? All right,
at least look at my Toyota pickup and just laugh and laugh. That's never going to be a speeding problem. Oh, hey, they don't ever bother me in my Toyota either.
I could be doing the speed limit. I'm still going to get zapped.
My Toyota's surprisingly quick, dude. The hybrids are quick. It's not fast, but it's quick.
Broke, for some reason, I was not subscribed to you. I just hit it. And Stacker Man, let me check you as well. I've got a bunch of subscriptions, but some reason, some of them just drop off and then you don't even know it.
Bellows Ford says, I've never owned a radar detector. I've actually never owned one either. And luckily, I haven't had a speeding ticket in over 15 years. I do speed just to the minimum, like 5 over. I usually do between 8 and 9 over, and I don't usually have problems. But my last speeding ticket, I was, I think, 20 years old, and I'm 46, so it's been a hot minute.
Well, my last real speeding ticket was over 20 years ago. I'm not counting that one in Virginia Beach with the fake cop, the RoboCop. That's what I'm going to call him from now on, RoboCops.
Well, see, yeah, because I got 3 of them in there. The cameras, yeah, I got 3.
They love you,
in there. The first one was $50. The other 2 were $100 a piece.
Mine was $100, so I must have been all an ass. I don't know. YouTube only lets you have
cruise control at 5 over. That's the smart way to do it.
150 subscriptions? Since when?
I don't even know how many subscriptions I've got. I didn't know there was a limit.
Yeah, Broke is saying YouTube only lets you have 150 subscriptions. I thought that was unlimited. I've never heard of that.
I'm gonna have to check into that. Thanks for bringing that up. Big Test says I'm 58 and have never had a moving violation.
Yeah, my first one, I made first one I got when I was 18. I made it count. That was for 115 and a 55. They didn't ask for license and registration either. It was get your ass out the car with guns drawn.
For the guns, yep.
That was fun. I got to spend the night in a state trooper barracks in a 3x3 cell.
Cranky, you have a good night, buddy. Get some good rest.
Good night, Crank.
Let's
Jack
see.
Morton. Jack Morton snuck in. Mishy, what's up, man?
There's Jack. What's going on, dude?
Mishy checking in. What's up, dude?
Mr. Mishy himself.
I am subscribed to Mishy Stacker. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to hit all these links to make sure I'm subscribed. And the ones I haven't been, I went ahead and did it.
Let's see. You have to speed on the interstates in Florida or you'll get run over. Out here on like Interstate 95, if you go, I think anything more than like 10 under, you'll get a ticket for impeding traffic. Most of the traffic out there, it's the speed limit's between 70 and 80, and it's usually running between 80 and 90.
Yeah, and I'm usually above that, but the cruise is set. I set the cruise. Anytime, Stacker man. Anytime, man. I apologize if I have not subscribed to you. I apologize. I try to get around the community as much as I can, and only because I know when I was coming up. I mean, I'm not a big channel by any means either, but I know when I was coming up, it was really difficult to kind of grow the channel within the community because it wasn't as supportive as it is now. You didn't have everybody, exchanging links and this and that, and it took me forever to get to 1,000. So
I actually hit 1,000, and I hit 1,000 subscribers in about 11 months.
Took me over a year.
Yeah, it took me about 11 months. But then after I hit that, about 4 months after I hit that, mine slowed to a screeching halt, and then it's recently started picking up again.
It's kind of how it works.
Yeah, from like September to December, my channel the growth had completely died, and it just started picking up again about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yep. Yo says
my detector comes over the radio and tells me front or rear and jams the laser. Then he's got high tech stuff.
Yo says, did you know you can make bismuth from Pepto-Bismol? Yes, because it has bismuth in it. And if you can knock off 4 protons, you'll have gold. Yo, I'm starting to think you're like this mad scientist with metals here, dude. Have fun with that. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. You got a good knowledge base there.
No apologies needed. We just enjoy y'all. Stacker, you're freaking awesome, brother.
Yeah, we try to have a little fun.
You're absolutely right. It does come in waves. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. I'm 60 days onto the channel, and I'm at 217 subs.
Not bad. That's actually not bad at all.
That's actually really good. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you're going strong.
I don't remember what it took to hit 500, but it was for me, I think, probably about 6 months. But again, the community wasn't back then. It wasn't like it is now. The 2 dominant channels were basically Dragons and Yankee, and they don't share any channels. They're not linking around. So, and then you had a couple others that were out there, but it was hard. It was hard to get traction in this community for views and subscribers.
Mishy, if you're at 666 subs, somebody needs to go over there and sub to him and get that number changed. He's at 666. So here's y'all make sure you go over to sub to him. Let's get him off of that number.
Mishy is the number of the beast. Well, they said he would reveal himself in due time. It's Mishy.
There you go. That's not a good number, Mishy. You know what? I remember when I would come up close to that number. I kept telling myself, dude, I hope it goes by quick. Hope it goes by quick. And when I hit it, I got stuck on it for like a week. And I was like, would somebody please subscribe? I wasn't actually saying that. I was like, okay, then go unsubscribe. Somebody change that number.
Adam, have a great night. Thanks for stopping in.
Have yourself a great night, buddy. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Mishy, 1,000 subs. There you go.
You'll get that. You'll get that. Mishy, you put on a good show, dude. I give you credit. I try to catch them all when I can. Snakebite, yeah, it's a great community, for sure. You've got your hype channels out there. You guys, if you've been around YouTube long enough, you know who they are, and you know to
Vegas
take them
Stacker, what's up?
So,
Yeah,
but
you're absolutely right. Yeah.
My channel has never been like that. I'm not pushing, panic, and I'm not trying to drive solely for views. I try to put out informational videos that you can actually pick something up from. And when I do them, I learn something too most times. So,
well, because you learn it during your research for it. Yeah.
Vegas, what's up, man? Good to see you. Stacker, yep, totally agreed. Mishy's a good dude. Yo says you can make rubies.
He's popping off formulas.
I'm a little bit low on aluminum oxide and chromium oxide right now, though, but I'll pick some up next week. You think they'll have it at the show? There you go. I've got my mission for the show.
Mishy got that other sub, so he's up off the 666.
Good deal.
Jim
says no mining videos ever. Absolutely not. I am not doing that crap.
It's just because you said that, I'm gonna put one in tonight, even though I'm not sponsored by none of them guys.
Dude, they've asked me. You guys that know me know that they've asked me 4 times. That marketer has asked me 4 times to do them, and all 4 times I said no. And the money is good. It's just not worth my channel being known as a mining channel, because everybody knows those are just money grabs.
Says Big Test says, we travel to Idaho. I only let my wife drive in the interstate because she has a lead foot, but it'll get you there quicker. That's what causes. I have no idea. She's going 90.
Carguments.
Carguments. Car arguments. She's going over 90. Answer that guy passing me. Well, hey, I say, okay, 90, you're just going to get there quicker. Smile and enjoy the ride.
Speaking of which, my lovely wife rags on me all the time if I'm going 5 or 10 over, okay? All the time. So I'm following her up to Wilson, up 95 one day. That crazy freaking thing is, she's doing 80. 80. And I'm like, don't you ever criticize my driving again. She's like, it's an open highway. I can drive it.
Oh, no. Now, wait a minute.
What is it?
Just tell the real story.
That is the real story.
She's
Why
going to stab you in the leg.
I was trying to get away from you and that crazy lady in the silver Honda who were road raging each other.
She cut me off. She cut me off.
Okay, but that's why I was going 80 something miles an hour.
Don't give me that. I've seen you going up 70 at friggin' 80.
You are not one to talk, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll walk away.
Good thing we get married. They're so good for us.
You're going to wake up with a pencil stuck in your leg.
Dude, I'm locking the door. Are you kidding me?
80, I'm shifting into 4th gear.
I know, right?
Go ahead, Snake.
Snake, I dropped mine in a sport mode, man, and it just takes off like a rocket. I shift into 5th, and we're just gone.
You know, believe it or not, my car has a sport mode.
Does it?
It has a sport mode and a trail mode. Actually, that trail mode helped a lot with all that snow we just got.
First of all, Stacker, she said, hey, Stacker man. Yes, she does know we're live, and that's why she stays off to the side. There's no way she's getting on here. She won't do it. So, yep, she knows we're live. And Humble, yeah, she does keep me honest, man.
Yep.
We meet the right people for the right reasons in life most times. Sometimes it takes a time or two to get it right, but sometimes you hit on the right one, and that's what she was. She was the right one for me. First one wasn't. Second one was. So, but if this doesn't work out for whatever reason, I'm done. I'm out.
See, for me, the first one wasn't, and the second one wasn't, and I'm not going to try a third one.
Nope, no thirds for me, man. I'm out.
2 marriages was enough. I'm not doing it again. Let's see. I passed a guy doing 120 and asked him how to get out of 2nd gear. Nice. Oh, that's great.
Yo has a question. New guy question. What does stacker mean? A stacker, by definition, by raw definition, is someone who stacks metals, precious metals, at the lowest
Precious metals.
cost possible. Lowest, which
Lowest
means
cost
a lot
per
of
ounce.
generics, that's a true stacker. However, some of
Which
us
I am
start as
not.
stackers and we end up as stack collectors.
Stack collectors, yes.
And then you have collectors. So there's 3 groups.
Well, then you have the straight up numismatists.
And then the numismatic guys, absolutely. Which I've got my fingers in all categories right now. Everything. Elle would love to hear what her thoughts are on gold and silver and your channel. She doesn't. We kind of do our own thing with our disposable income, to be quite honest. I buy metals. She buys whatever the hell she wants. So we're kind of cool that way. We both have our own income for that. So she doesn't understand it completely, but she'll know before it's said and done. And I've got there's a complete breakdown on a thumb drive in my safe if something happens to me tomorrow. So she'll know exactly what to do, where to go, all that good stuff. There's an inventory on there, everything. So I've got everything on a thumb drive locked up in the safe. So she's not familiar with it, and she doesn't really care to know about it. But
she knows enough not to take it for face value to the shops.
Well, face value, once she heard how much it would go for, even at spot, she was like, really? Yeah. Yeah. I've saved up that much in metals. And she's like, oh my God. So
Canadian Silver Seeker, what's going on, dude? Thanks for stopping in and saying hello.
Canadian Silver Seeker, what's up?
Let's see, Snakebite, whatever you collect and stack, you're protecting your wealth. That's correct. Even if you're paying a little bit of a premium or numismatic value on it, even though you might not get it all out in the end, you're still going to get something back out of it. You're still preserving wealth.
My DCA, I keep track of that through my spreadsheets. My DCA right now is in the low 22s. So that's everything. That's all my silver, not my gold. But my silver, the DCA on my silver is in the 22s. So do the math. I mean, you can make a little something on it if you sold it. But that's not the whole point of it. The point, I'm not stacking to cash in and hit the big one. And I'm stacking just to kind of keep it
for retirement.
Or retirement, a savings account. I'm going to use all that money when I sell out. I'm going to use it all to buy land and build a cabin in the mountains.
Yep, it's a retirement savings for me. Yeah. I'm not looking to, I love my children to death, but I'm not doing this to give it to them when I leave. I'm doing it to be part of my retirement. And, we'll see how things go when I get there. Who knows? But for now, that's my mindset is it's a retirement thing. It's a savings for retirement.
So when I cash in, I don't want to give them metals. I would rather not, because A, somebody will screw them over. B, they're not all that familiar. Even though I've talked to them a little bit about it, they're not that familiar. My oldest would probably take all my constitutional and sell it at face value. So they don't know enough about it. So I think the way I see it, if I buy land and build a house, they can inherit that and do whatever they want with it. If they want to sell it and
there you go,
split the money up, they can do that. They can do it. Once I'm gone, I don't care. Do whatever you have to do. So have fun.
Asking, are you going to build the cabin, or are you going to let somebody else build it for you?
I'm too old. I'm not building that thing. I'll probably do some of the trim work. But I want it to be a log cabin, and I'm too old to be lugging logs.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll
get back to work. Everyone have a great night. Mishy, thank you so much for stopping in, and you have yourself a great one, my friend. Take care.
Yep. Elle says, I'm glad you have everything set for her. Maybe one day she'll be interested. She'll be interested when she finds out how much she can make on it. I said, I get all that money. What you going to do? I'm going down to the coat shop.
She gonna get some new fur?
No, she doesn't do fur. She does purses.
Oh, really?
Coach,
I thought you said
coach.
You said coat shops. So
no, not coat. Coach.
Let's see. I just love making ingots. Also making a treasure room. That would be freaking awesome. A treasure room. Make sure you do it underground too.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Snake, you just completely described my vision of retirement. Cabin in the woods, sunrise over mountain ranges, sitting on a wraparound porch, cup of coffee, and just kicking back and just saying, oh yeah.
I could do that.
Oh man, I love it.
I haven't been in a few years, but when we take the Jeeps up to the mountains, the place I prefer to stay, it's a cabin that's actually kind of in the woods there. And I just like to sit on the deck, and there's a little creek that runs behind it. And it's quite peaceful, man. It's nice to just walk out there and just listen to nature, man. You ain't got all the hustle and bustle, and I just like quiet, man. I love it.
I figure I've worked my tail off all these years. By the time I'm ready to move out to the mountains, I'm just ready for peace. My life it's been a full life. I've been very lucky. I've been very fortunate. It's been an interesting journey. I've gotten to visit. I've traveled the world, being in the military, and that was great. But you know what? When it's time to relax, it's time. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Got a few years to go. I'm not near it yet, but we'll get there eventually.
Yep, one day we'll all get there.
Oh,
I think we are caught up again. Dude, we're at an hour already?
56 minutes. Jeez.
Wow. Let's see. Keep the kid alive. Yep. Everybody's saying hello. I don't think we've missed anything. Let's go back in the chat, making sure that we haven't missed anything that y'all said. Try and keep up with it as best as we can.
Thule is so sweet. Look at
what
Thule.
Did I miss?
Ellen Bellows, y'all are keepers. Thule, you are just too sweet, man. Too sweet, girl. Thule, you're an awesome addition to the community as well. You know that.
Yep, everybody knows that one. Thule's a keeper. Hey, Thule, I gotta mention it again. You see my new emojis? Finally got them done.
And I can't see them.
You got to go over to YouTube and you can see them. Let's see. Only pay attention to the hug emoji. I don't know. Hey, Larry Downing. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Larry?
See, I didn't know what other ones are about. Just got to my destination. Oh, that's right. She was driving. Larry says you guys are keepers. You only say that because we know we're going to see you in a couple of weeks, and you don't want us to be mad.
Larry, you've got an open invitation to the house as well if you're coming to the show.
Are you coming to the show, buddy?
Yeah, if you're coming to the show, we're going to my house afterwards.
You know what? That's what Bellows needs to do. Bellows Forge needs to put out a video explaining how he wins every giveaway he enters. Let's see. Have a great night, everyone. Busy day tomorrow. Snakebite. Be safe and take care, buddy.
You take care of yourself. Slow down on that Challenger.
Yeah, Thule. Finally, I just went on over to Fiverr and found somebody up there to do them for me. And that's not all of them. I had 12 of them done, and they're pretty cool.
Rig Nation. It's rigged. I tell you.
He will be doing a live Saturday morning. Who will?
I think she said Bellows.
I guess we're talking about Bellows, yeah. See. Oh, Bellows says, I'll make a video. It's basically math to some extent. He's so full of shit.
Dude, there's a shovel right in my garage. I'm about ready to break it out. Dig out of that one.
That's great. It is crazy how often he wins. He did a count. How many wins have you done recently? I mean, it was a ridiculous number. Let's see, Bellows. Oh, and if any of y'all have channel stickers or stuff like that, or magnets, I'm still trying to finish covering my safe. I've got about half of the door covered, and I think I've got like 60 magnets on there. So I'm up for magnet swaps if anybody has anything they want to do. Bellows will be live on Saturday morning. Showdown on my channel. Okay. You
guys have fun with that.
I should be able to listen in the car.
Yeah, I'll be in the car as well. I'm heading back to the coast, it looks like. Probably leave in the morning. 45 wins. What the hell?
Yeah, I knew it was a big number.
I don't even have 4.
Well, you won my friendship, buddy. I'll bring you a prize.
You are the prize. Oh, God. It's getting deep in here.
Says it was in the 40s. I was looking at mine, and I'm at 28 for the year.
Way to go,
You've won
Humble.
28 times so far in 2025.
That's pretty impressive too.
Or was that for 2024? Let's see. That's what I'm doing now, listening to y'all while I'm driving from Kentucky to Tennessee.
Safe travels, bud. Safe
You're
travels.
a little bit away from home, brother. Be safe out
Mhm.
there. Another new guy question: when at what? On a regular basis in our community, people do giveaways, and I've done several. I've sent out like 7 or 8, and I've got a couple more that I'll be drawing for tomorrow. But the channels, a lot of us do giveaways, and some of them do them every week. You never know, but yeah, there's giveaways in the community all the time.
Jim says Epstein list will be released tomorrow. I'll believe that when I see it. Too many people to get hurt on that one.
Farmer Stacker says he's at 45 wins as well. Holy crap!
I suck at gauze. I don't. And even when the times I've won, I've gifted them out. I said, give it a such and such.
Re-gifted, yeah.
I don't even keep the stuff.
West Texas, how you doing? Yippee-ki-yay, howdy y'all.
What's up, West?
How are you doing?
Semper Fi, brother.
See, oh, gotcha. Okay, yep, there you go. Wow, I have won like 3 or 4 times, I think. Since I've joined the community, I've probably won. It's in the teens over the last couple of years. Probably, 13, 14 times, something like that, over the last couple of years. I mean, I'm not there for that, but the name pops up every now and then. And I've had plenty that I've won that I would re-gift. You just like redraw it.
Yeah, Westy, what you cooking this weekend, brother? He's been doing something. Been knocking out those cooking videos. Bella's got 4 in one day. How about that?
On New Year's Eve, they dropped the ball and he picked up everything they were dropping. I've pretty much given up. Nicely done.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you, man. Holy crap. I'm like, yeah. Whatever.
I actually won once on Tuli and Register to co-host. They did rock, paper, scissors for it. That's always fun. 10 years, 0 wins. That's Chris from Virginia. Dude, we got to change that, man. You got to enter some more giveaways.
Sounds about like my luck. Jim made it through.
I'll tell you what. My last video. In fact, you know what? I'll put it in the chat for all y'all because it's already reached the 100 likes. So I'm going to do a giveaway on it. And let me get the link and I'll give it to y'all. And copy.
Oh, Big Test. Big Test is calling you out. Same thing I call you out for. When you talk to Mr. Warren, your accent becomes more pronounced. Isn't that crazy? He does a Mr. Warren video, and all of a sudden, MSJ is talking about, oh, what do we got over here? We got.
It's not just with him. It's anybody with an accident. Anybody with an accent.
It's funny as hell.
Y'all should hear me after I've been on the phone because I have video chats with Aka over in Perth, Australia. And after I've been on the phone with him for 3 hours, I have a deep Australian accent, and it doesn't matter if I'm around somebody with a strong accent, I'll pick it up. I've done it all my life.
Quarters. You're talking about quarters. I'm stacking quarters. I think it's a funny thing.
Mr. Warren is not back at work yet, but it got a little bit worse and a little bit better at the same time. And he got good news today, so things are getting better. But no, he's not back at work yet. But it's just like I told them, they all have to remember he's almost 91, so he's only going to heal so fast. So, but yep, they did the CT scans to make sure everything is good to go and everything looks good. They just have to wait for him to heal up some more. But yeah, he's doing pretty good.
I'm just going to take a day off work and head up that way. And
what's that?
I want to sit with him and just talk. That man he has seen everything, Mr. Warren. He's seen everything. He's sold everything. He's bought everything. The guy is a sitting encyclopedia of knowledge.
He's been at that store for 40 years, but he's been doing coins and stuff for like 65 years, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's right, Brian. I remember you winning that. Brian won that 5-ounce copper round last over Christmas. Remember?
Yeah, no, because I had two of them. I kept one of them. It's a beautiful round.
It really is.
Oh man, that thing's so nice. I'm glad you liked it, dude. I absolutely love the detail on it.
Yep, I forgot about that.
PMG, what is going on, dude? How you doing? He says, "Hey fellas, good evening. Glad I could catch a live. Well, glad you can make it, man. Hanging out with us for a little bit."
What's up, PMG?
Let's see. Larry Downing, he's gonna sound like a boomhauer on King of Hill after hanging around me.
Yeah, what that daggone bar gold and silver. Oh, Boomhauer. Oh, what was that? That was King of the Hill, right?
King of the Hill, yeah.
Oh, Bobby, that's just asinine.
Something's wrong with that boy.
Propane. It's propane.
And propane accessories.
We're going off the deep end.
well, somebody thinks it's funny. Let's see. What's with the camera? What you talking about this? Mine, it tries to center me. So if I go too far in one direction, it moves me back over all by itself.
Mine's
ain't even 10 o'clock, and that boy already ain't right. Is there an emoji camera?
Do what?
Or a camera emoji?
Probably. They got all of them. They got just about everything.
If you're talking about one of my new ones, no. There's a kookaburra, a cross, a treasure chest full of gold, some dollar signs, then there's my logo, then there's a stack of silver coins. I kept the emoji with his head blown up on the top. MSJ, then there's some cash that's on fire, and a God bless.
So here's a question for the chat.
There we
you
go.
guys have a goal? Do you have a goal that you would stop stacking, or are you just in for the long haul? You're just going to keep on going? Do you have a certain number that you're going to quit at?
Nope, I don't. I know you had a goal you wanted to reach, but I don't know if that was your cutoff.
Well, originally it was my cutoff. I set it at 1,500 ounces for silver, and that was it. I was like, I mean, that's plenty, right? And then I just kept on buying. So, the goal was accomplished. I wanted to have, when I first started stacking, I wanted to have enough gold and silver for 6 months worth of expenses. I mean, everything I need to live on. I wanted to save enough in metals for 6 months of expenses just to have it. And then when I hit that, I was like, I'm having a freaking blast doing this. And I'm saving money. It's a win-win.
Right
so
now,
I just kept on going.
I've put away probably 6 months worth of my expenses in metals. And I mean, it would feel nice to know that I had a year's worth sitting in there, but it won't be my cutoff. I don't have a number I'm looking to get to be okay. That's it. But I know at some point, I'll be looking at it like, let's go get some really foolish stuff.
I'm doing that now. I'm doing it now.
In the last week, I've actually bought a couple of foolish pieces over the last week. Not crazy foolish, but more collector's items.
Well, let's see what the chat thought. So Humble is in for the long haul. Brian just going to keep on going. Jim is when he's in the coffin. That's his stopping point.
There you go.
Vegas says Mama didn't raise a quitter.
That is awesomely put.
Canadian Silver Seeker says gold, rest in peace. Broke says 1,000 in silver and 10 ounces of gold. Good. That's a good one. That's solid.
That's a solid number.
Yep.
Solid.
Bellows says no cutoff. Sam savings. We thought we did on this on Thursday. I don't know what that. Philip says
he's talking about the show. Yeah, we always do them on Wednesdays. Wednesday nights at 8:30.
Mm-hmm. Philip says he's never going to stop. Big Test says he'll quit when he retires. Same with me. So Big Test, you and I are on the same way.
Yeah, for me, it's not a number. It's the retirement age.
It's the age. Yeah, it's the age.
I'll pretty much go to a complete collector then, because.
Yeah. Edric says he's in for the long haul. No plans to stop. JP has a number and a plan with an end game. You got to make sure you have an end game. That's so
In-game
important.
and exit strategy, yeah.
Yep. Southeast says he's going to keep going. Bootsy says, I'll never get enough to stop. That's awesome. Stackerman says, nowhere near 1,500, but when I get there, I still won't stop. I didn't. I kept going because I was having so much fun with it. Nanook, you and I are on the same page. Keep going until you retire. Vegas stacked about a year's worth of expenses in the first year. That's awesome. How do you value your metals? That is a great question because a lot of people, here's the problem with doing that. That's a great question, Sam. When I'm adding up my worth in metals, I go strictly by spot because I want to know that, because you got to figure anything over spot is going to be bonus, right? So I don't count anything over
even
spot.
on collector's pieces, yeah.
Right. If I'm looking at 1,500 ounces of silver, I'm going to multiply that times 32, whatever we are, 32.91, and that's what the value of my silver is. Anything above that is a bonus. So yeah, when I calculate my gold and silver, spot price. And the only thing I don't do that with is with Morgans and pre-33 gold, because there's a much bigger premium on those. There's always a market for those at higher than melt, for sure. So I hope that helps you, Sam. Asset Stacker checking in. Yep, doing great. What else? Humble Stacker measures his wealth in ounces.
It's good to see Asset back. He was he had some, y'all can go over and check it out on his channel, but it's good to see him back at it again. He took about a month off for some stuff, but he's another really good channel y'all should check out.
Yep, welcome back. Let's see. Yo says if he runs out of propane, he's got a charcoal steel pipe and a bike pump. Vegas bought one collector piece at the coin show. It's hard to avoid, isn't it? There's so much nice stuff at the coin shows. I say every time I'm not going to buy a collector piece, and damn it, I walk out with 2 or 3 of them before it's over.
See, the trick to a coin show is leave all your debit cards and credit cards at home and only take how much cash you want to spend, or you most likely are going to spend more than you want to.
Greg S., how are you tonight? Good to see you. Eric says he reached his end goal on silver, 4 years of expenses. Beautiful. And he still buys raw Morgans all the time. Same. I can't get away from him. Let's see. Philip's only 32 years old. Yeah, you got a little ways to go, brother. You got a little ways to go. Canadian says all his stuff, even my premium, spot. Smart. That's how I do it as well. Yep. OC's been retired for 4 years. Still stacking. Attaboy. Let's see. Canadian's got a couple years expenses stacked away. Awesome.
That's solid.
Yo, believe it or not, I have never measured in value. I am a numbers guy. All right. When I do my spreadsheets, all my formulas are automatically tracking that stuff. So every time I add something, it's running it's running a whole sheet of what it's worth. I just like numbers. I have to see numbers. Vegas says pre-33 is a deal right now. It absolutely is. Premiums are down, way down. Jim, have a great night, my friend. Thank you so much for being here.
Jim, have a great one, buddy.
Big Test says we're on the same page. Dog named Jaeger. Pities and country living. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Asset has a question. He's itching to start collecting a series.
I was waiting for you to catch that.
I don't want to do modern coins. Stay away from modern coins. Modern bullion slab is pointless. I don't care if they say MS70. It's pointless.
It's not pointless. It's pointless to get it slabbed yourself. But when you can buy these at $36 a piece,
that's different.
I'm buying them. Yes.
Yeah, that's different. But I'm not paying to have them. I'm not paying
slab them yourself.
Yeah, I'm not slabbing common eagles and maple. There's no point in it. So a series of graded coins. Yeah, graded coins. Do the older ones for sure. But bear in mind, numismatics, they can get pricey, especially when they're graded and slabbed. So
it doesn't really matter which series you go with. All of them have an expensive coin or two in there. The Morgans is going to be the crazy ones.
Tell me about
the quarters, the Washington quarters. I think there's only one that has any real strong value to it. The Kennedys are a really, really popular one to do, but those aren't really silver coins. They're, you get the 40%ers in the 1 year of the, but if you want the real strong ones, your dimes, you've only got 2 real big ones in that. 3. So I would look at you got the 16D.
The 21D.
And the 21D, yeah.
And then there's one more in there. I forget the year, but I had to
But-
search everywhere for it.
If you don't want it to be a really expensive set, to stay away from the Morgans, because you can easily punch into 6 figures on some of those coins. So yeah, stay with or for that set, I mean. But yeah, stay away from the guy right here beside me is working on that set now. He can tell you.
It's killing me. I was having a lot of fun with the Morgans until I got to the key dates and
So you got to the expensive ones.
and
Brooke Stacker, have a great night, buddy.
Good night, Brooke.
Thule, if you are on the hunt for a 16D, I will check with Bob. He might have one. If anybody's got one, I bet it's Bob.
Thule's asking if I have a base copy. You know what? It's funny that you mentioned that, Thule. I'm actually going to go live one night. I haven't decided when, soon. And I'm going to build a spreadsheet on Excel and show you guys what I use. It's easy to do. It's going to be I'm going to set it up from start to finish and show you how to make one of the easiest spreadsheets you can make. So I'm going to make that a live video and I'll show you guys how to do it. If you're interested in that, I'll put a community announcement up when I'm ready to go.
Sam, everybody that you ask that to is going to have a different answer. I like fractional silver, but I don't generally buy it when I see it because a lot of times the prices are insane. But every now and then, as I say all the time, if you wait long enough, you can find the screaming deals and you can pick up fractional for cheap. But most folks will say stay away from them because the premiums are too high. And overall, they're right. But I find it all the time at really good prices.
I don't touch fractional silver. I don't like it. I think the dealers take advantage of that stuff by these prepper packs that they were selling last year.
Well, see, it all comes down to, for me, it all came down to making, hey, Stuart, what's up? It came down to those great relationships with my LCSs. And it's just a side effect of becoming really good friends with your LCSs. You tend to get better pricing. And a lot of times I can get my fractional the same that I pay for a 1 ounce. So like 31 1 grams would cost me the same thing as a 1 ounce piece. And that's when I pick them up, when I see them like that. And I do a few times a year. I'll see them like that. And I've got a little treasure chest in the safe that's got all the little fractional pieces that I find. But yeah, most of the time you're going to pay way more than they're worth.
Yeah. Good night, Big Test. Thanks for being here, bud.
Big Test leaving? Night, guys.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
He's got to go. So yeah, Eric, I'm with you, man. My only fractional silver is Mercs and other 90% silver. That's my fractional. I don't buy gram silver. I don't buy those SD bullion prepper packs. Stupidest thing. My opinion. I know there's people who love them. My opinion on the prepper packs was an absolute ripoff, and it was overhyped by SD bullion. I think it was a bunch of crap, to be honest. I thought they were garbage, and I thought they were way overpriced. So,
well, it's just the nature of buying those little 1 gram bars. I've got some bars. I've probably got 30 of them in there. They're 5 grains per bar.
Mm-hmm.
And I got them at spot when I picked them up. So I bought every one he had. So again, the deals are out there, but most folks like in the stackering community don't really look at them because they're expecting the prices to be, twice spot sometimes. And yeah, you see it all the time like that. What's up, T-Bird? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, T. L's asking what a prepper pack is. Basically, SD was pushing this stupid prepper pack where it had detachable grams of silver to use in barter in an SHTF situation. And if anybody tried to break off a piece of that silver telling me, hey, it's real, I'm going to laugh at you because I'm not giving you crap for that. I don't know what that is.
I don't know I didn't see the prepper packs. I saw the barter bags that had the little 10th ounce bars.
Yeah, and they also had prepper packs. They were grams.
Yeah, the premiums on those 10th ounce were quite strong.
No, I'm good. I'm not. I completely lost any amount of respect that I had left for SD bullion was pretty much gone when they put those out. Because they were taking advantage of a prepper nation, basically, is what they were doing.
That's
and
true.
They sold tons of them.
Stuart, that's how STACKER'S is. He has bought some fractional, but he, just like you, he bought them for giveaways.
That's the only reason I'll buy them.
Yeah. Yeah, the little poop emojis.
I still got some left. I need to start packaging those up and getting rid of them. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with buying shot. I can do something. I can work with shot, but I can also work with grams, but they're more expensive. Shot is cheaper.
Shot, if you you know where to buy it, it's about the cheapest you can get.
Yeah, Thule, that was a good pick for the Mercs. I really enjoyed putting the Mercs or the Mercury dimes together. Got a little frustrated with the 1916D because I couldn't find one. It took me forever to find one at a price that I was willing to come up with. But
I didn't know you had one.
I did. I finally picked one up.
When was that?
About a month ago.
I didn't know that.
Dude, see, I kept staring at that stupid opening in the binder, and I was like, Argh! You know how I am like that. I don't like leaving things incomplete.
Truly says, did you buy it raw? Is it a raw coin?
Absolutely. And we tested it. So it was the real, because there's a lot of fake 1916Ds out there. Tons of them.
Yeah, Dietrich. Mercs, any of the dimes, well, the barber, I wouldn't do the barbers, but the Mercs and the Rosies, that's great fractional silver to stack.
Yeah, dimes.
A lot of folks don't like to do the Rosies because it's still the same design we're using today. But if you see a Merc, you know it's silver.
Here's the thing about the Rosies, though. The Rosies have the most content left. Mercs are usually worn down a little bit. Rosies usually have every bit of that silver content. They held on to it. But when you turn in Rosies, they're still gonna give you that, what is it, 0.715, whatever the formula is. Whether they're Rosies or Mercs, you're gonna get the same deal. So
she says, how did you test the D on the dime?
You can put those you can actually put those on a Sigma. You have to put a backing. They're so small. You have to put the backing shield. You have to put the coin down, then the backing shield, and it'll test it for you.
0.715. That's right. Yeah,
that's it. Yep, 0.715. I thought it was something like that. But after I was done with the Mercury album, I just kept buying the damn things. I was buying them by the tube. Finally filled up one box, one guardhouse. Then I was working on a second one.
She's not talking about how did you test the dime to be real. She says, how do you know the D that is on it was real? Because people have faked the Ds.
No, it shows. Yeah, it showed cool. I put that thing. I had my guy look at it. We had another guy look at it. And then we just had it under the microscope. It was definitely real. And I got a good price on it. It was fair. Sometimes you take a chance, but we did have one knowledgeable guy look at it. And he said it was good to go.
There's another one from that series. It's an overdate. What is it? 11 over 12 or something like that. It's worth quite a bit.
Yeah, the errors are always going to be worth something.
But there's a real common one in the dime series, and it's one of the overdates, and it's it easily gets into four figures anyway.
Mm-hmm.
42, yeah, 41 over 2, 42 over 41.
Well, it's the same thing with Morgan's. You got the 7-tail feathers for the 1878. You got the 8-tail feathers for the 1878. Then you got the 8 over 7 or 7 over 8, 8 over 7, whatever it is. It's a stamp. So there's 3 different 1878s right there that you can collect in Morgan's.
You guys ever watch them use nitric acid and reduction to purify silver and gold? It's crazy. I love it. I have watched the process of refining gold off of computer circuits and stuff like that, and they use all that stuff in there. But if you're going to be doing that, though, you just got to make sure you do it properly because those gases will kill you. They're extremely toxic.
Wes says he likes fractional gold, except Mrs. West keeps swiping it.
I've only got one 1 ounce piece. It's just out of my budget. It took me a long time to save up for that 1 ounce piece.
Mm-hmm. West, is your wife ever going to jump back on a live or do her own video? She was awesome. She did a great job on that last one. I don't think I've seen her since. Yeah, West's wife was she did really well on a YouTube video. That's been some time ago though. Maybe I've just missed it if she's been on there.
Let's see. How many married folks have separated stacks or combined?
Mine does.
I never thought about that before.
Mine doesn't stack. I'm the only one. So it's all me.
If I was in that situation, it would be separate.
She stacks coach purses. I stack medals. That's basically how it goes.
Let's see. That's why I'm building a fume hood in my shed this summer. Well, that's cool. That's T-Bird saying that. Speaking of computer gold, I have been selling recycled computers from my job a lot, making a lot of extra cash for my channel rounds. If y'all are unaware, Canadian Silver Seeker, he's already got a company that's going to do it. He's going to be making 1/10 ounce professionally. A mint is going to make his rounds. They're going to be little 1/10 ounce rounds. So y'all keep an eye out for those. I'm going to be getting one when they come available. I absolutely want one.
Yeah, Vegas says his wife doesn't stack and has no clue how much I have. Mine
I was just reading that.
Doesn't have a clue how much I have, but she knows the total number. Better believe that.
Take care, T-Bird. Have a good one. Be safe at work, bud.
Good night, T-Bird. Yeah, she knows what it's all. She knows what it's worth. She was pretty happy about that. I'm like, I don't know where you think you're going to benefit from it other than moving out to the mountains with me.
Well, anybody that's in that situation, once the other person, finally realizes that it's not spending money, it's you're saving money, that their thought process on it will probably change anyway.
She tried that one time. She's like, "Well, you're spending your money on gold and silver." I'm like, clearly you don't understand what the meaning is behind that. I'm not spending anything when it comes down to it. I'm putting money away. That's a savings account. Very simple.
Oh, Vegas Stacker. Coach purses, you're lucky. My wife has a Louis addiction. Oh.
I'm the same way. I do not have any say in what she buys. She's more than welcome to.
Yes, what he says. He said it's her money, so he ain't saying squat.
Not up to me to say you can't buy this. You can't. It's your money.
Michael Stacking, have a good night, buddy.
Good night, Michael. What's up, Jaeger? Jaeger's in the house.
The pup's come by to say hello.
He's waiting for you.
I always use my M5 respirator when I am smelting. Yeah, you got to protect your lungs. I've never done any of that. I've always thought about it, and I've got a buddy of mine who owns a computer shop who saves like the fingers off of video cards and stuff like that, and any of the exposed gold leads and stuff. And one day I might have enough to do something with them, but for now I'm just throw them in a box.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of that stuff.
Elle says, good night, everyone. Have a blessed rest of your week. Elle, have a great night. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for being here, Elle. Good to see you. And we are at, good Lord, we're at an hour and 20.
Yeah. That
went quick.
It happens every week.
I know. So we could probably close it out on our end, I believe.
Yep. Let's see. Vegas says, my wife and I still have separate bank accounts. She doesn't question what I buy, and I don't question what she buys. And you know what? I mean, it's not my place to judge on anybody, but that's probably the smartest way to do it, dude.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was just thinking about that very topic today. Vegas, we're the same way, just so you know. We've split the bills in half. She pays whatever she's got to pay. I pay whatever I have to pay. And then whatever our disposable income is, we do whatever we want with it. There's never a money argument. We don't argue over money, nothing. Everything's taken care of. But what's his name? Who's that money guru? What's his name? I forget his name. Comes out with all the books. Nah, the big main one. I can't think of his freaking name, but he was just on today about saying if you have separate bank accounts and you're married, you are just in a partnership. You're not in a marriage. And I couldn't agree with that more. I couldn't disagree with that any more than I think that's absolutely wrong. Because I think it works. We made it work. We've made it work for years.
Well, you don't fight about money.
What the hell is his name, though?
It takes that argument out of it.
What was his name? He wrote all those books, the bald guy.
Diedrich says, over the last week and a half, I've gotten 4 guys on my job to start stacking, and 1 is thinking about it. That's freaking awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Tully. To each their own. Yep. Dave Ramsey.
Thank you. For the check. That was driving me nuts. Yep. So Dave Ramsey came
pop it
out
up.
with this post. I think it was on Facebook. And he basically said, if you have separate bank accounts, you are not married. You are a partnership. You're roommates. And I'm like, your attitude is just stick with finances, dude, because you don't know crap about marriages. We make it work just fine. Is it for everybody? No. A lot of people do have combined checking
Holy
accounts.
crap, it's 10 o'clock. Good night, folks. Eric, you have a good night. Dude, we have had 750 comments in the chat.
It was rolling.
It's been a busy chat. Holy crap.
Yeah. So we can have that discussion all night. What's good and bad for
Yeah, that's a whole
finances.
new subject. That's a whole new subject.
You got that right. But we do it. We do just fine with it. We never argue about money.
He says, I will never have another bank account. I'm converting to metals.
All right,
I
folks.
still
Well,
have a bank account that I keep for my bills.
I think we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it a night.
Yep, absolutely. We are at an hour and a half.
Yep, I gotta get some sleep. I've got to hit the road first thing in the morning. I'm gonna be on the road at dark 30 tomorrow. So,
Chris, you have to refresh it to see it. We've got 54 likes on the like count doesn't. It's not automatic. You don't see it unless you refresh.
there you go, 55. Good job, guys. That's awesome.
Yes, thank you all very much. It's been a great one, great chat, as always. Everybody's been firing away, sounding off tonight. It's fantastic. I'm looking forward to next week.
And MSJ and I love the fact that you guys are such a huge part of helping carry the conversation here, because that's how it flows. That's why we look and an hour has gone by, and next thing you know, an hour and a half has gone by, is because you guys keep it flowing. And
if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be here.
That's right. We appreciate it. We appreciate everybody here. You know it. So you guys have a good Thursday. Have a good weekend. I will have something on Sunday as usual. Don't know what it is yet. But
mine for this week is probably going to get moved. I ended up with food poisoning yesterday, and I still wasn't feeling great this morning, so I didn't get any filming done. So my video is set up tomorrow. Will probably be on Sunday.
And I'll be on Sunday as well. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we appreciate your time hanging out with us, just chatting. And we'll see you next week, 8:30 on Silver and Gold Stack Attack, my channel.
Absolutely.
And we hope to see you then. But have a safe week.
Our emails and everything are in the description. And we look forward to seeing y'all next week over on his channel.
You got it. Guys, take care. Be safe out there, okay?
Good night, everybody. Y'all take care, and God bless.
And get stacked.